Warning, this podcast will offend you. I will be discussing ways to help promote suicide awareness by sharing my experiences, stories, and talking to others who have been affected by suicide.
Mr. Vivek, who, he said on the platform formerly known as Twitter that he doesn't know, or he doesn't believe that people know what true Americans are, or what does it mean to be an American. Yeah, I think every fucking politician that's in the goddamn government has forgotten what it means to be an American. When did this motherfucking country go from being in the government, serving in your government, being a burden, to be in ways to make millions to enrich your own life and fuck your country in the same way? Everybody sits there and forgets. And George Washington didn't want to be the president. He didn't want anything to do with it. He didn't believe that one person should be in charge of all that stuff because he didn't want it to fall back into the ways with King George. And our newly formed government was very concerned in the fact that that might happen, and they worried that he wouldn't give up power. It's funny. You sit there, you got everybody saying their bit, their pieces on everything, like Nikki Haley on what was the Civil War fought for. That's a double standard question. Democrats wanted slavery. The new Republican Party under Abraham Lincoln didn't want slavery. That's part of it. The South seceded because they wanted to continue with slavery. Lincoln and the Civil War started to preserve the nation first and foremost. And after the Battle of Gettysburg, it became about slavery with the Emancipation Proclamation. Or whenever that came out. I got a brain tumor. My dates are kind of off, but you get the idea. Nobody debating anybody, nobody giving any time for fucking nothing. Just want to make somebody else look stupid. I got nothing for this joke of a commander-in-chief we have. I don't wish him any ill will or hate, but he doesn't have my respect. We pulled out of Iraq while he was the vice president. And people that were foreign contractors, interpreters, all that stuff, local people who were promised they'd be able to come over if they just continued their service until the end. And oddly enough, just like Vietnam, we fucked them. Then comes time to get out of fucking Afghanistan. Everything was already set in place, just like Iraq on the exit strategy. For Iraq, we knew about when we were going to be getting out of Iraq. We knew the date because Obama announced it on TV to the world. So if I'm an enemy, all I got to do is just rest, relax, train, refit. Wait till the fucking Americans are gone, and then go and do my shit. And that's what ISIS did. Then we're in Afghanistan. Blowing Smoke Joe withdraws. The way that happened, it got me to thinking. And then you got the shit over in Ukraine. The Bidens earned a lot of money from the Ukraine. What happens when Russia invades Ukraine? What have we been doing since that shenanigans started? Why the fuck do we care? They're not NATO. They didn't help us in Iraq. They didn't help us in Afghanistan. They didn't help us in Vietnam. They didn't help us after 9/11. Biden also got the Bidens also got a lot of money from China. Who leaves Afghanistan? Or who takes over Afghanistan? Who goes in there and turns the fucking lights on for the Afghanistan people at Bagram Air Base? Not even a week after U.S. forces are all out, China's in there flipping the light switch on. And everybody's just sitting there going, huh? You can't prove any of this. No, it's just my opinion. Why is it that a 17-year Army veteran in 3 combat deployments can't have his own dental insurance that he wants and is told, no, you have to use the VA because you're 100%? I'm not even listed on there as a provider for my 2 kids for their dental insurance. You want to know who's in charge of my kids' dental insurance? 2 16-year-olds. Because I don't qualify for the same insurance that my kids have, that I pay for. Because they want me to use what they want me to use. I don't know, Mr. Vivek. I think that every one of you politicians don't know what it is to be a fucking American anymore. But I do. And I hope, with me walking across this country from Kentucky to Portland, Oregon, to Arizona, where I grew up, and then to my sister's house in Knoxville, Tennessee. And then from there to one of my driver's houses in Brasstown, North Carolina. And then from there, Camp Lejeune, North Carolina. And I want to ask that chaplain when I get there to show me what he's done with the plan or the stuff that I've told him, that we've discussed, that he said he'd give it his all. I want to ask him if he has given it his all. And if he can look me in the face and honestly tell me he's done everything he possibly can and shake my hand, me and him are square. Oh. I'm going to walk across the country to remind people, to remind Americans, because we're all fucking Americans, right, wrong, good, bad, and different. I want to talk to people, let them know that there are real Americans out there wanting to do something and not just talk. All these fucking politicians, that's all they do, talk. Talk, talk, talk. And when they're around other politicians, all they do is fight and bicker. I just want my local community to come together. And if my local community comes together, starts helping people, starts getting out walking, talking, being neighborly, then maybe the town will get a little bit better. County then, area, region, state. This is our motherfucking country. And I do not feel that we actually get the opportunity to voice our opinions perfectly and concisely in the way we want. And a lot of it's because of, like, my own personal baggage. I'm all over the fucking place. Got PTSD, I got a brain tumor. Back's all fucked up, neck's all fucked up, arms all fucked up, knees are all fucked up. But I can fucking walk. And I can fucking walk, and that's what I'm gonna fucking do. I can walk and I can tell everybody my fucking opinion. And it's our job as Americans to question our fucking government. Everybody forgets 4th of July, right? Birth of a nation, Declaration of Independence, all that jazz. For the British, we were conducting tyranny. Anybody that knows me knows that I don't fucking wish people a happy 4th of July. I tell them happy Tyranny Day. And this is my one-man protest. So all these fucking jackasses know that true Americans are pissed off. And if our communities can come together, be real communities, I think it'll take a load off the mental health thing. And I think suicide will overall decrease. It's just my personal opinion. That's what I'm going to do. Think I'm about done for the day. My back can't take any more of this shit, and neither can my knees. So, when I get back to my place, put my results of this little walk from my training to do a walk to remember my boy, Corporal Malloy Matthew, United States fucking Marine Corps. A Marine that was left behind. Well, he's not going to ever be fucking forgotten.